Okay, so we've already gone through transforming quadratics vertically. This one's going to be about transforming quadratics horizontally. Now, this is not as intuitive as vertical transformations. Okay? Once you understand the slight difference, it becomes very easy, but there is a difference between the two of them. Now, in the other one, we talked about how we must know how to draw or graph the parent function here, y equals x squared. So, where is the vertex of this one? 0, 0, good. From the vertex, if I were to go to the right 1 unit, how much would I go up? I'd go up 1. Go back to the vertex, do the same on the other side, right? It's a symmetrical graph. All right, let's say I were to go to the left 2. What's negative 2 squared? 4, right? Positive 4. So we'd go up 4 units, and we do the same on the other side. And finally, if I were to go to the right 3, 3 squared is 9, okay? Got to get used to that idea of drawing this parent function. This needs to become second nature to you guys, okay? All right, so we know our parent function here. Now, again, this is our vertex form, which is a little new to us. And we already talked about K and how it affects it. We're going to talk about H. H deals with, and if you notice in my second graph here, we're only going to work with H. Deals with horizontal transformations. Okay? Now this one is a little bit opposite. Not a little bit, it's quite opposite. Assume that the negative or the term in front is part of the question. Okay? What we're going to say is if the H value, so the entire value here, if H is negative, we're going to go in a positive direction. Okay? In other words, we go to the right because it's horizontal. Okay? That's opposite of what we had thought with K. Remember, if K was positive, we went in a positive direction, and when K was negative, we went in a negative direction. So, with the entire value again, if that's the case, if H is positive, what direction are we going to go? Left, that's right. Is that a positive or negative direction? Good. Okay? So this is kind of the opposite of what our K values were going to do. So, let's draw 2 questions here. We'll do the first one in red again. Y is equal to x minus 5 squared. Okay? So first of all, we need to recognize which one is our H value. What is our H value here? Negative 5. That's right. Negative 5 is our H value. So our H value is a negative term. So what direction are we going to be moving if it is a negative term? To the right. We're going to move in a positive direction. Remember, it's opposite of what we would normally think. So in this case, again, we're going to take the vertex, and we're going to move it to the right 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's our new vertex. Okay? And there's 2 ways we can go about graphing the rest of this parabola. We can take all of those original points and move them to the right 5 units, just like we had done before. Or we can remember that pattern we talked about when drawing this. So we start at the vertex. If I was to move 1 unit to the right, how far should I go up? 1. Right? If I were to go 1 to the left, how far should I go up? Good. Over 2? Up 4, right? We always square that number. Over 3? Up 9. Good. So, this new parabola represents our y is equal to x minus 5 squared. Okay? So, this parabola has been shifted to the right, even though it's a negative, 5 units. So the number makes sense. The sign is just a little opposite from what we're used to doing. Okay? And then let's do one the other way here. We do one the other one. Let's say y is equal to x plus what number? What do you guys want to do? 7? Thanks for your input. Okay, 7. Positive 7. How many units do we move? 7, which direction? Left. We go in a negative direction, right? So we move 7 units and we're going to the left. So we take that vertex from the original, 0, and we go 7 units left. Well, that's going to be here. And since we already know the pattern, I'm going to quickly do it. We go over 1, up 1, back to the vertex. Over 2, up 4, over 3, up 9. Okay? And then we connect the dots. So here is our parabola, and again, we'll do it on that program. Bring up that graphing program. Oops. There we are. We'll change these. Well, the blue one will be the original. This case, what we're going to do is we're going to change this a little. So we're going to have x minus 5 squared. And if you notice, we now have the red parabola, which has been shifted to the right, 5 units. And then in our other one, we have x, what do we say, plus 7, right? Plus 7 squared. And this one's been shifted to the left 7 units, okay? So this graphing program, again, helps us out. It gives us an idea of what these things should look like. And let's get the whole page here.